We'll get to that action in a little bit. But first, the Cougar football team took their act on the road to the biggest little city in the world. BYU basketball fans, I'm going to help you get excited for Friday night's Boom Shakalaka event right now, and looking to extend a 23-match home winning streak against the visiting Pepperdine Waves on Saturday. But this weekend saw the Cougars get back on the road. The location, Texas. The opponent, undefeated Houston with a 5-0 record. Former BYU football star Todd Christensen passed away after fighting liver disease and other severe illnesses. Christensen was a 4-year starting running back for the Cougars in the 70s and went on to have a stellar career with the Oakland Raiders as a tight end. Todd Christensen was 57 years old. Coach, what was the reaction when you found out your destination is Hawaii?
You know, I was excited. I like that group out there.
A scary moment in the third quarter of the game saw BYU's Jamal Williams taken off the field in a stretcher. I spent Saturday evening with the Beach Boys. My favorite part of the night was when they sang "Be True to Your School." One of the neatest traditions in college football, War Eagle, Georgia at Auburn. Georgia down late on a 4th and goal. Aaron Murray takes it in to give number 25 Georgia the lead. Now last chance for Auburn. 4th and 18. Sound familiar, Cougar fans? Nick Marshall from 80 yards away. Boom, baby. A miracle game winner for Auburn. Listen to the call.
Stands in, steps up, going to throw downfield, just a home run ball, and it is tipped up. And Lewis got it on the deflection. Lewis is going to score. Lewis is going to score.
Halftime didn't slow him down. He finds Shady McCoy for touchdown pass number 5. What's the opposite of an angry bird? Survey says a happy bird. Fly, Nick Foles, fly on the road to history. 6 touchdowns for Foles. Why not cap it off with the 7th? That's exactly what he does, tying an NFL record with 7 touchdown passes in a single game. Eagles win huge. Tied at 1 in the 5th, Matt Holliday for St. Louis. Strike 3 called. He got him looking. To the 6th we go. But first, David Ortiz in the Boston dugout, providing his teammates with some inspiration and motivation. It would work. Moments later, Dustin Pedroia with the 2-out base hit. Then it's David Ortiz drawing a walk. 2-out rally time leads to a pitching change. Johnny Gomes batting with 2 on and 2 out. Be the Beard.
Drive into left. Back at the track, at the wall. It's gone.
The power is in the beard. Seriously, look at all that facial hair. The Red Sox would take a 4-1 lead. The lead would hold up. The World Series is knotted at 2 games apiece with Game 5 tonight. The Miami Marlins not in the playoff hunt, but Henderson Alvarez is in the hunt for a no-hitter. And with that, he's 1 out away from a no-no. 2 outs now. A full count pitch. He struck him out. A no-hitter through 9 innings. The problem is we're still scoreless, so Miami has to come up. They have the bases loaded. A wild pitch brings in the winning run. Now, Mr. Alvarez, time to celebrate. You just pitched a no-hitter. The Rock is rocking. Early in the game, Kyle Davis for Utah State. He was 5 of 5 in the first half with 10 points, but he wasn't the only hot shooter for the Aggies. Spencer Butterfield also made 5 shots and scored 14 in the first. My favorite thing about going to ESA, these guys, the Jazz dunk team, putting on a show. Utah State took a 5-point lead into the break, but the Cougars came out strong in the second. Here's a missed layup and a steal by Collinsworth. Carlino, Mika. Boom shakalaka. It's a 1-point game until now. The pretty layup with some serious English by Matty Basketball gives BYU the lead. Carlino had 18 on the night. Haven't even showed you Ty Haas yet. Smooth as always. He had 21. He's had at least 20 in every game this year but 1. Closing moments. Kyle Collinsworth finds Frank Bartley. Frank Bartley finds the rim. Kyle had 8 assists. Frank was a spark plug off the bench with 14. Cougs outscore the Ags 46-30 in the second half to run away with it. Let's go to the field house for some volleyball. Fans ready, coach ready for the number 2 team in the nation, San Diego, at BYU. Also ready, Alexa Gray, number 9 in white with the hustle play. She's from Canada. My mom's from Canada, so I'm half Canadian, and I have to like Alexa Gray. I also have to like her because she makes plays like this. Cougars sniffing the upset against San Diego. Match point. Who else? Alexa Gray delivers the knockout blow against the number 2 team in all the land.
Well, we always thought we were going to win. Our coaches put together a great game plan for us.
We'll start with an early morning volleyball match. The first place Cougars taking on the 0-24 Portland Pilots. Soon to be 0-25 because that is way too easy for Camry Godfrey and the Cougars. Kim Dow, not in my Smith Fieldhouse, with the block. Then the seniors get involved on senior day. Jessica Jardine with one of her 8 kills from the outside. The only other senior on the squad, Kat Lecheminot, taking advantage. The Cougs haven't lost at home since 2011. The BYU quarterback factory has another Hall of Famer. I headed up to the Utah Sports Hall of Fame in Salt Lake last night to catch up with the punky QB. My first question for him, of all the places you could have gone, why did you choose BYU?
My dad wouldn't let me go to Vegas.
His dad was a smart man. McMahon came to BYU, set all sorts of NCAA records, and has fond memories of his time here at BYU.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing the game. You know, like I said, we were very successful, and I was part of the first 2 bowl wins at BYU, so that's another proud memory.
And some Cougar fans may not know that the punky QB wasn't always behind center. He had another assignment before taking over as the signal caller.
He was our punter. And Doug Scoville, our offensive coordinator, used to always say, let's get first downs or score touchdowns because on 4th down, we don't know what's going to happen.
So next up for Jimmy Mack may be the BYU Hall of Fame. He has to finish 2 more online classes before graduating, and then he's eligible to have number 9 retired at LaVell Edwards Stadium. Tom Holmoe accepted, and so in honor of that, mac and cheese for everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
exactly
game will
what
be
I
December
needed.
27th in San Francisco against a Pac-12 opponent. On behalf of Tradition, Spirit, and Honor, I'm Dave Neeley saying thanks for watching, and have a good one, everybody.